It happened on a quiet Sunday morning, the kind that smelled like disinfectant and soft sunlight through hospital curtains. Olivia Hayes had been admitted the night before after collapsing at work. Exhaustion, dehydration, stress. A lifestyle that had finally caught up with her. She woke with an ache behind her ribs and a dryness in her throat, blinking against the dim room light. Before we begin, if you love emotional and intimate WLW stories, don't forget to subscribe to Sapphic Fiction Hub. New Sapphic tales arrive every day, filled with tension, romance, and unforgettable moments. When her eyes adjusted, she saw someone sitting beside her bed. A woman in navy scrubs, writing notes with a soft focus concentration that felt oddly comforting. Her dark hair was pinned back loosely, and a small strand kept falling forward, brushing her cheek every time she moved. The woman looked up. Their eyes met. Something warm flickered between them. "Good morning," the nurse said gently. "You're awake. I'm Riley." Her voice was steady, low, and smooth, a voice that felt like warm hands on tired skin. Olivia tried to sit up, but the movement made her dizzy. Riley stood quickly, one hand sliding behind Olivia's back. "Easy," Riley murmured. "Take your time." The touch was firm, but tender, guiding her slowly, carefully. Olivia inhaled. Lavender. Riley smelled like lavender soap and clean cotton. "I'm Olivia," she managed softly. Riley gave a small, knowing smile. "I know. I read your chart. You scared your coworkers yesterday." Olivia closed her eyes. "I guess I scared myself." Riley adjusted the pillow behind her, fingertips grazing Olivia's neck for the briefest second. A small spark, barely noticeable, but Olivia felt it pulse through her like heat. "You're safe now," Riley said, and something in her voice made Olivia believe it. The morning passed slowly. Riley checked her vitals, asked gentle questions, made her drink water, and somehow made Olivia feel less like a patient and more like someone worth caring for. Every touch, wrist pulse, adjusting blankets, brushing hair away from Olivia's forehead, carried a softness that felt intentional. Not flirtatious, just present, fully present. For the first time in months, Olivia didn't feel invisible. At lunchtime, Riley brought her soup, sitting on the edge of the bed while Olivia ate. "You should rest," Riley said. "You say that, but you're sitting here instead of checking on other patients." Riley's eyes warmed, a look that lingered. "You're my responsibility," she said quietly. "Only professionally?" A slow smile curved Riley's lips. "Let's start with that." By evening, Olivia felt steady enough to walk. Riley insisted on accompanying her for a small lap around the hallway. Olivia stood, wobbling slightly. Riley immediately stepped closer, slipping an arm around Olivia's waist. "Is this okay?" Riley asked. Olivia nodded, breath catching. "Yes, I didn't expect you to be this close." "I need to keep you from falling." Riley's voice lowered. "Professional reason." Olivia smiled. Convenient excuse. They walked slowly, bodies brushing with each step. Olivia felt Riley's warmth through the thin hospital gown, felt the steady rise and fall of her breathing, felt her fingers, warm, sure, holding her hip. The hospital hallway was quiet, empty. Soft lights glowed above them. "Do you always take walks with your patients?" Olivia asked. Riley answered, without hesitation, "No." Olivia looked at her. Riley met her gaze and didn't look away. "Just me?" Olivia whispered. Riley exhaled softly. "Just you." The world felt suddenly too still, too close, too intimate. When they returned to the room, Olivia didn't want Riley to let go. She didn't. Not right away. Their bodies lingered together, breath mixing, space narrowing, until Olivia could feel the rhythm of Riley's heartbeat through her scrubs. "Riley," Olivia whispered.
Riley's hand slid slowly from Olivia's waist, fingertips trailing down her arm like a promise. "I should check on other patients," Riley murmured, though her voice sounded reluctant. Olivia nodded, even though she didn't want to. "Okay." But before she stepped away, Riley brushed a thumb across Olivia's wrist, a tender, intentional gesture. "I'll be back soon," she said softly. Night settled over the hospital. Machines hummed softly. Footsteps echoed faintly in distant corridors. Olivia couldn't sleep. Her body felt heavy with exhaustion, but her mind kept replaying every touch, every glance Riley had given her. Around midnight, the door opened quietly. Riley stepped in, holding a small cup of warm tea. "I brought you something to help you rest," she whispered. Olivia smiled, surprised. "Is that allowed?" Riley shrugged. "I won't tell if you won't." Olivia took the cup, hands brushing Riley's. "Thank you." Instead of leaving, Riley pulled the chair closer and sat beside the bed. "You should sleep," Olivia said softly. "I know, but I wanted to check on you first." Olivia looked at her, really looked at her, and felt something warm unfurl in her chest. "How long is your shift?" "Too long," Riley murmured, "but I don't mind tonight." Silence settled. Warm. Heavy. Charged. Riley's eyes traveled from Olivia's face to her mouth, slow, unhurried, unmistakable. Olivia's breath caught. "Riley," she whispered, "are we crossing a line?" Riley leaned forward, resting her elbows on her knees. Her face was inches away. Her voice was barely a breath. "Does it feel like a line to you?" Olivia swallowed. "It feels like something I've needed for a long time." Riley's jaw tensed with emotion. She reached out slowly, giving Olivia time to pull away. Olivia didn't. Riley's fingers touched Olivia's cheek. Soft. Careful. A touch that felt like a confession. Olivia leaned into it. "Come here," Riley whispered. Riley sat on the bed, close, too close, the mattress sinking under her weight. Her hand moved to the back of Olivia's neck, guiding her gently. Their lips brushed first, light, hesitant, tasting the moment before taking it. Olivia inhaled sharply. Riley exhaled against her mouth. The second kiss wasn't hesitant. It was slow, deep, warm. The kind that starts low in the stomach and spreads like heat through the whole body. Riley's hand slid along Olivia's jaw, thumb stroking her cheek. Olivia's fingers tangled in Riley's scrubs, pulling her closer. It was intimate in a way Olivia hadn't felt in years, not rushed, not desperate, just two women sharing breath and softness in a place where they weren't supposed to. When they finally parted, foreheads touching, both breathless, Riley whispered, "You should sleep." Olivia gave a soft, shaky laugh. "How am I supposed to sleep after that?" Riley smiled, a real smile, slow and radiant. She brushed a loose strand of hair from Olivia's face. "I'll stay with you," she murmured, "just until you fall asleep." Olivia shifted slightly, and Riley slid her hand into Olivia's, fingers interlacing naturally like they had done it 100 times before. Riley stayed, holding her hand, watching her with quiet affection, and Olivia fell asleep feeling safe for the first time in a long, long while. The next morning, Sunlight warmed Olivia's face. She blinked awake, confused by the quiet peace in her chest. Riley was still there, still holding her hand, still watching her. "You stayed," Olivia whispered. "I wanted to." Olivia squeezed her hand gently. "What happens now?" Riley leaned in, touching Olivia's forehead with hers, a small, intimate gesture filled with certainty. "Now," Riley whispered, "you get better, and when you leave this hospital, you call me." Olivia smiled, soft, full, hopeful. "Promise you'll answer?" Riley kissed Olivia's forehead. "Always."
If you want more stories filled with sapphic intimacy, emotion, and unforgettable WLW moments, subscribe to Sapphic Fiction Hub.